one dating app, Hinge, has a new feature that people are talking about. The app changed some stuff around recently, and now preferences allow you to filter out race as a factor in finding your future mate.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, this is a little crazy. If you're that firm on races that you want or don't want, you can even click a box that says it's a deal breaker based on their race.
Okay.
I know, right. So I know it's good to know what you're looking for when it comes to dating. Some people know exactly what they're looking for. But if you narrow your field, especially with race, couldn't it be possible that you could be missing out on the soulmate of your life?
For sure.
Agree.
Right?
Lonnie,
What?
your face.
What?
What are you thinking?
No, I'm just thinking about the other person. I'm not thinking about the person that's looking. I'm thinking about the person, not the person that's searching. I'm thinking about the person that's looking, like the recipient.
Yeah, the
You
person
know?
that's getting hacked out.
Right. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't know, in a way, because I am single, if I go on a dating app, I would like to know if you don't want to date a sister or if you don't want to date somebody, because then that way you ain't wasting my time and I ain't got to worry about it.
You gotta speak on
You
it.
see what I'm saying?
Or have you ever met somebody that you like, I'm looking for a brother?
Right. You
And
know?
then you can specify that if
Yeah.
that's really what you're looking for.
Or if you ain't looking for a plus-size woman, or if you ain't looking for a thin man, or I ain't looking for a broke man, so let's put that in
Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point.
there. You know?
The only thing is, though, don't you think, though, that when you rule out an entire race, you're basing it off of whatever it is you think you know about that entire race. Therefore, you're missing out on an entire culture that could be really enlightening to your life.
I agree, but what if it's just based on looks?
Yeah, you just...
What if it's just based on looks? But
What if
not
in
all
somebody's
people
head
in
they
that
have-
race look the same.
Agreed, but what if somebody has it in their head that they would like to date somebody of their same race? Or like,
Exactly. I mean,
I
yeah.
would like to date, a black man, or I would like to date a Latino. What if someone in your race was like, I would really love to date another Vietnamese man?
Yes. I guess for me, part of what I think is really hot
I
about
get
a
what you're
person
saying.
is their culture. Like the way somebody was brought up, the languages they may speak, the way they think. I think that's so sexy in somebody.
That is true.
That is
like
true.
that.
But sometimes, if we're just being real, you can't
Be
help
real.
who you are attracted to.
Exactly.
Right.
So I do agree with what Lonnie said. If you're not attracted to this, please don't waste my time.
What?
But I dated all the colors of the rainbow.
I know that's right.
And I would have
Taste
never
the rainbow.
Yeah. I would have never met Adam if I thought like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, but Freddie has never dated an Asian person. And he said that he never was, just naturally, he's just being real, never was attracted to Asian women in high school. Well, guess who came along and changed his life? I'm just saying.
You're absolutely right.
Well, you never know.
I completely agree that you never know. And I actually recently told one of my girlfriends this because obviously I'm getting married and they were like, oh my God, how do you find love? And I told my girlfriends, I do Airbnb and you know how they have the filters on top? And you get to pick like how many bathrooms you want, how many bedrooms you need, should the place have a pool, should it not? And I told my friend, I'm like, girl, you need to change your filters. I'm like, you almost have too many specifics.
Restrictions.
Restrictions that you're blocking out a lot of men that could be a great possibility for you.
Wow.
So I think it is very true that when you sometimes so narrow-minded, you have to realize that you just might not find that man because he just might not be suiting all your picky filters.
Well, Phaedra, what do you have a type?
Well, I think everybody has a type, but I think, everyone's so gung-ho on being politically correct that people sometimes are not just being truly honest. We do live in the United States, and race is a big issue. And we can see right now with the climate of what's going on, racism exists. People obviously recognize race. I can't go out and you not know I'm a black woman.
Right.
And so I think if you are going to have children, you have to consider a lot of factors. My husband's multicultural, black and white. And I know that, him being raised, he had difficulties at times. But I know just from all the men that I've dated, I think I'm an equal opportunity employee.
Yes.
As well. And so, while I love all the different cultures, when you're getting married, that is important to know if that cultural perspective can blend with what you've been raised to understand.
That is very
important to you.
That's very true. When my mom found out that I was dating a white a white man, my mom had one question for him. She asked, have you ever dated a black woman before? Because I want to know that you know Tamara's culture. She has a black mother, and you're gonna have to respect that.
That's right now.
So I appreciated that my mom cared enough.
That is awesome.